Hey everyone, let's talk about something we all know but often ignore. Health warnings. These warnings are everywhere, from posters on the streets to messages on our phones, yet we often walk past them without a second thought. Have you ever wondered why, despite knowing the risks, we still indulge in unhealthy habits? It's a curious aspect of human behavior that we need to understand better. It's like we have this invisible switch that just turns off when we hear the word danger. We become indifferent, almost as if the warnings are meant for someone else. First, let's dive into the psychology of it all. Understanding the mental processes behind our actions can shed light on why we behave the way we do. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This fundamental principle drives many of our daily choices, often leading us to prioritize immediate gratification over long-term health. When we hear about potential health risks, our immediate reaction is to downplay them. We convince ourselves that the risks are exaggerated or that they don't apply to us. This is called optimism bias. It's a cognitive bias that makes us believe we are less likely to experience negative events compared to others. Basically, we think bad things are less likely to happen to us compared to others. This bias can be both a blessing and a curse, as it helps us stay positive but also makes us complacent. It's what keeps us eating junk food, even when we know it's bad. We tell ourselves that one more burger or one more cigarette won't make a difference. And then, there's something called cognitive dissonance. This occurs when we experience mental discomfort due to holding conflicting beliefs or behaviors. It's a fancy term for the mental discomfort we feel when our actions don't match our beliefs. For example, knowing smoking is harmful, but continuing to smoke creates a dissonance that our brain tries to resolve. So when we smoke or skip the gym, our brain finds ways to justify it. We might tell ourselves that we deserve a break or that we'll make up for it later. Just this once, I'll start tomorrow. Sound familiar? This is a common rationalization that helps us avoid the immediate discomfort of making healthier choices. Another big factor is the illusion of control. We often overestimate our ability to manage our health and mitigate risks. We tend to believe we have more control over our health than we actually do. For instance, thinking you can eat whatever you want as long as you exercise. This belief can lead to unhealthy habits that are hard to break. But health doesn't work that way. It's a balance of many factors. A holistic approach is necessary, combining diet, exercise, and mental well-being. Now let's talk about the role of information. In today's digital age, we have access to an overwhelming amount of health data. You'd think that with all the data available, we'd make better choices, right? However, the sheer volume of information can be paralyzing. But information overload can actually have the opposite effect. Too many choices and conflicting advice can leave us feeling confused and stressed. Too many warnings, too much advice, it can all become white noise. When we're bombarded with information, it's easy to tune it all out. So how can we break this cycle? The key lies in simplifying our approach and focusing on actionable steps. One effective way is to make health goals specific and actionable. Instead of vague resolutions, set clear, achievable targets. Instead of saying I'll eat healthier, try I'll add a serving of vegetables to every meal. This makes the goal tangible and easier to follow. Small, manageable steps can lead to big changes. Gradual improvements are more sustainable and less overwhelming. Another tip is to build a supportive environment. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can make a significant difference. Surround yourself with people who share your health goals. This creates a network of support and accountability. It's much easier to stick to a plan when you have a buddy cheering you on. Social support can be a powerful motivator. And let's not forget self-compassion. Being kind to ourselves is crucial for long-term success. We're all human and we all slip up. Mistakes are part of the journey, and it's important to acknowledge that. The key is to forgive yourself and get back on track. Resilience and persistence are essential for maintaining healthy habits. Remember, your health is your greatest asset. Prioritizing it can lead to a more fulfilling and vibrant life. It's worth the effort to protect it. Every small step you take towards better health is a step towards a better future. So next time you hear a health warning, don't ignore it. Take a moment to consider the advice and how it applies to you. Listen, reflect, and take action. Implementing even small changes can have a significant impact over time. Your future self will thank you. The benefits of taking care of your health now will be felt for years to come. Thanks for watching and stay healthy. Remember, every positive choice you make today is an investment in your future well-being.